Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. The Utah Jazz made a big move last year with the trade for Mike Conley. Conley said the players they had in place, two-way guys who play unselfishly, is something I've built my game around. We have guys who are willing to do whatever it takes to win. Kevin, back to you.
The Jazz, like Memphis, willing to grind. Thanks, DA. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The front court spots filled by Harris and Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden, and it's Griffin in at the 5 down low. And for the Jazz, Mitchell and Ingles serve as the wingmen. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's Conley in at the point.
Is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Here is Harden. On the wing, Harris. Here's Griffin. Harden dishes to Harris. That one rolling around and rims out.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Here's Mitchell. Griffin grabs the board.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
I mean, hard to fathom that Blake Griffin is becoming one of the more prolific three-point shooters among NBA big men.
Greg, it was a shot he barely attempted through his first 6 seasons in the league. Now he's made it a key part of his arsenal.
Pass to Gobert. Bogdanovich with a screen on Harden, and he makes that one.
Good find, and one of Gobert's advantages as a passer, he can see over everyone's head.
Here's Irving, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Durant kicks to Irving. Over Conley. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Difficult guarding Kyrie. He's comfortable from any range and willing to take what the defense gives him.
Gobert finds Mitchell. Now here's Conley. Shoots it. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Irving dishes to Harden. The kick out to Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Irving's got 5 now.
I mean, Kyrie, too pure of a shooter to let him catch and shoot with that much space.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Ingles in the corner. Here's the 3. Cranes the three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here is Irving. 5 points in the game.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
Outside Conley. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Irving against Conley. Now here's Irving. He's covered closely. Outside for Durant. No good from outside. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah. They trail by 1. Gobert finds Ingles. And here is Mitchell. Passes it to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. And the pass to Ingles. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Harden surveying the D. It's good from long range.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
Irving against Conley. He kicks it to Mitchell. The 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Irving drives in. Here's Griffin. That one doesn't drop. So Utah will take it the other way. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. High, arcing shot. Just his first attempt. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
The evolution of Gobert's offense, much more fluid now at that end.
Irving against Conley. Griffin kicks to Durant. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
1:19 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Conley. The offensive rebound. Gobert. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
What you have to love about Gobert, he's improved across the board. We're even seeing it at the line.
That free throw missing.
And there's a lot of talk about Gobert's rim protection, but his rebounding is every bit as important on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's finishing off defense. Once you force them to miss, you don't want to allow second chance opportunities. Rudy Gobert averaged over 10 defensive boards a game last year. That was the best numbers of his career and top 3 in the league. He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Traps in the tray.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Irving. He's got 5. There's 37 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's KD. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
You know, Blake Griffin, he gives you a little bit of everything offensively. Terrific court awareness.
Harden against Mitchell. And there's the drive. Outside Conley. From the arc. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board.
What else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their 3-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Gobert. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Mitchell. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Gay in at the 4. Mitchell dishes to O'Neal. Gobert the pass to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with a screen for Clarkson. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Drills it from outside. O'Neal's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Some dishes to Gobert. Down low, here's Mitchell. A beautiful reverse layup. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
From there, Mitchell's a legitimate scoring threat. Has a mix of creative finishes once he gets near the rim.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you. KD against Gay. Gobert with the block.
And that's one of Gobert's specialties, a shot-blocking master.
O'Neal passes to Gay. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Harden with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Gay against KD. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Back to O'Neal. Wants to get it to Gay, and does. Nice D from Durant.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Harris outside. From outside, off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Stolen by Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And that's a nice job defensively from Harden. I mean, he's capable of these kinds of plays when the guy is engaged and active.
Now Clarkson still looking for his first bucket in this one. Stolen by Harden. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Mike Conley in for O'Neal. Irving's checked in for the Nets. Clarkson kicks to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Brown. Driving inside. Can they get it? And Jordan sends it back.
DeAndre is simply one of the most electrifying shot blockers in the game. If you put up a shot around him, you better put it up high.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Kicks to Clarkson. Fires for 3. Hits it from three-point range. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And entering the league as a complimentary scorer, Bogdanovich put up 20 points a game last year. That was a career high and the 4th straight year that he improved his scoring average.
There's 1:40 left now here in the second. Conley gets the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And another area where Bogdanovich is helping the offense. Greg is doing a better job of creating for others.
I mean, he still has that shoot-first mentality, but now if he doesn't have a clean look, he's much more willing to make the extra pass, and that makes him just that much more valuable to this team.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. With the drive, Irving passes to Harden. A three-pointer, no good. Utah leading. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
They get it back. Durant in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Great hustle by KD, staying competitive after the miss.
Conley the pass to Clarkson and stolen by Irving. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Brown finds Durant. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already. Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Now here's Irving.
Over the break, he was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So for Brooklyn now, the front court spot's filled by Harris and Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden, and it's Griffin in at the 5. It's Durant with the drive, lays it up off the glass. Durant's got the first bucket of the 3rd here for the Nets.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. And Bogdanovich now top the key. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And that's now 6 points for Bojan Bogdanovich. Harden the pass to Durant. Back to Harden. Outside, KD. Over Bogdanovich. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Durant's got 22.
We start to talk about all the things Durant can do, but scoring's still what he does best. What a night.
Conley surveying the D. The wide open look here for Ingles. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. Gobert, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
Rudy wanted it more than anyone else. He's going to be around for a long time. Look forward to watching him.
Harden outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Harden's got 10.
Give him a lot of credit. He's always looking to be aggressive on the offensive end.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Conley with it. He has 6. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with a screen on Harris. And here's Ingles outside. Sinks the triple. 6 points for him.
This is how Ingles went from being undrafted to big money. He does a lot of things for you, but stretching the floor is #1.
Griffin a screen on Mitchell. Here's Harden. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Eric Pascal comes in for Rudy Gobert, and Rudy Gay is subbed in for Bogdanovic. And the Nets making a change here as well. Mills is checked in, drills the three-pointer.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. The Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you. Here's Ingles. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. With the crossover, here's Claxton. Harden way outside. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gay. Conley gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Nets trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Harden up top, covered by Mitchell, stolen by Mitchell. And the Jazz pushing it up now for the finish. Oh, wow!
He went. It all started with the steal by Donovan Mitchell. You want to draft guys who can make things happen on both ends of the court.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And here is Conley. 9 points in the game so far. Driving in, and it's blocked. Bounce pass Mills from outside the arc. Harden can't hit.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Mitchell wide open. Offline with his 3. Nets trail by 3. There's 1:54 left in the 3rd quarter. Harden outside, and there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And the Nets making a change here. Rounds checked in. Here's Conley. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Oh, ouch.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
You've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense. If I'm Blake Griffin, I'm telling my teammate, throw it higher. I'll go get it.
Here's Mitchell, and the rejection by Harden. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. Bogdanovich comes in for Rudy Gay. And the Nets making a change here as well. Irving's checked in. Outside, Bogdanovich. And it's off from three-point range. Nets trail by 3. Irving dishes to Harden. Left side, Irving over Conley. No good from Irving. Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. Got a hand on it.
It's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. In and up to the forwards, it's Ingles along with Bogdanovich. Clarkson is out there with Conley. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group right now for Utah. Durant kicks to Harris. Bogdanovich against KD. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid.
Here's Clarkson. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Harden finds Irving. Shot from the top of the key, and dead on that time. Beautiful shot. Irving's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Nets. Outside Conley. Clarkson on the wing. The tray. A rebound by the Nets.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Utah leading. Pass to Conley. Back to Clarkson. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Buries it from three-point range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Nailed from three-point land.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Conley against Irving. A floater. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Pass to Bogdanovich. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Jazz lead by 3.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Harden finds Griffin. Left side, Irving. Griffin passes to KD. Clock at 6. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Just what this offense is designed to do. Get Durant these kinds of looks.
And the Jazz call time here.
Timeout. Starting.
We got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. And the foul on Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Bogdanovich. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Now Ingles. There's the drive. And last season, at least at first, it was a challenge for Ingles to mesh with Mike Conley.
Yeah, I mean, Conley came in to run the offense, which kind of took the ball out of Ingles' hands a little bit. But then Conley goes out with the hamstring, and that allowed Ingles to get back into rhythm, and he's been able to handle that load many times for this group.
Undrafted coming into the league, Joe Ingles has not only found a way to stick, he's become a major contributor.
So he gets them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Irving surveying the floor to take the lead. KD on the wing. He is covered by Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Over Bogdanovich. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Nothing you can do defensively right there. Kevin Durant, his release, too quick.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Ball's knocked loose. Griffin with the steal. And a deep three from Irving. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Passes it to Gobert. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 2.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
KD can't get it to go. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Conley. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with his shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
The 3 from KD. Ingles with the rebound. Jazz leading by 4. Bogdanovich left side. And it's sent back by KD.
The standing reach of a center, the mobility of a guard. No wonder Durant sent that one back.
The dish now to Irving. No good with the triple. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And Gobert kicks to Ingles. The Jazz working the ball around now. Driving to the basket. Outside Durant. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Clarkson. Hits the three-point bomb.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
To shoot as well as he had.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets.
And what you like about Durant on this play, he's such a big target rolling off the screen.
Here's Mitchell. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Jazz.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Now here's Irving. To the paint. KD dishes to Irving. Count that one. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
High post shot. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Mitchell against Harden.
Oh! Boy, did he go way up for that one. What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
there going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books. And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
And, you know, over time, we've seen Harris become much more assertive. Have to respect how much he believes in his jump shot.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
He was a part of that terrific draft class in 2017. Donovan Mitchell was somewhat unheralded, but may turn out to be the best of the bunch.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
Called the Nets. They're down by 4. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. Durant for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
And on the way from Irving for 3, laces one from 3.
The bus driver with the ball in his hand. Kyrie keeps the defenders off balance.
Here, they're up by 3. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 7 seconds left in the fourth. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
He's an ultra-quick lefty with a great feel for how to run a team. Mike Conley is a tremendous asset for this franchise.
Durant with it. Beyond the arc. Count! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Here wants a timeout. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Rudy. This is a defense-first team, and you picked it up in the second half. What changes did you make at the half?
I feel like we weren't focused in the first half defensively, and we just have to come back and communicate and just be focused, you know, and that's what we did.
Attention to detail, Rudy. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.